As many as you know, I went to Mongolia like recently, and it was for a month. And this is just like a little bit pictures and my testimony from it. So it started with a 10-hour flight from JFK to Istanbul, then a 5-hour layover at Istanbul airport, then a 9-hour flight to the Chinggis Khan International Airport. Oh, I'll do the, yep. And then a 2-hour bus ride to our apartment that was in the capital city of Mongolia, Ulaanbaatar. In total, that's 25 hours of travel time. However, when we arrived, we were greeted by enthusiastic Mongolian campus life students looking to help us by translating for us. In Mongolia, I was able to make connections with others through the grace of God, even with the language barriers. Our trip was divided into 2 parts. The first part was in the city. A few days after arriving, we went out planning to hold English classes for the university students. For 2 days, we went out advertising and handed out over 200 flyers. If we had the opportunity, we would steer our conversations towards spirituality and take the opportunity to share about the Bible and Jesus Christ. We even look for more opportunities to try to eat with the students in order to get more time to get to know them closer so that they would be more receptive to hearing about Jesus. However, I found a lot of difficulty evangelizing because the students were in the middle of their finals period. So the schools were basically empty, except for students that were studying last minute for their finals. When the day came for the English classes, nobody came up. We gave out 200 plus flyers, but no one attended. And it felt like a clear sign that we had to change our strategy. So we asked the Mongolian staff who run campus life, and we asked what would be the best strategy. And they said that the Mongolians really like competition. So instead, we changed our strategy, focusing the days on evangelizing, and at night we held events like a sports day, a game day, a talent show. That was a talent show, and then also a food night. And these had a lot better turnout, and through these events we were able to make our time in the Mongolian capital a success. The second part of our trip saw us driving 11 hours to the countryside. We split into 4 groups and packed up these cars. This is my group. We had 5 students from Boston and 1 or 2 Mongolian campus life students so that they could translate for us with the nomad families. Here we could stay with the nomad families and get to know their way of life. However, on the way there, about, 3 hours in, we got stuck. One of the cars in the back is broken down, and we had to wait another 3 hours for another car to come so we could keep going. Later on, one of the cars even got lost, and we had to wait 30 minutes for them to find their way back. In the Mongolian plains, we had no internet, and our drivers relied on directions from the locals, and apparently a lot of it consisted of the shape of the mountain looks like this. So that's how you go there. This is our nomad family. It's a picture of their ger. And in the mornings, we would wake up, we would pick wool off the ground, gathering it for the families. And our family, they said we had 1,000 sheep. So there was a lot of wool every morning that we're just going around picking up. In the mornings, this is our group. In the mornings, they had a basketball hoop. So in the mornings, we spent shoveling concrete and dirt in order to make a paved basketball court for them. And then at night, we were holding night events, such as volleyball night, traditional night. This is a horse race from the traditional night. Mongolian wrestling. These are 2 of our students, but they got into it, yeah. This is a picture from the traditional night, and then another bonfire thing where we would just sing. And this was by the last night, and you could really see God working, as everyone was gathered around the bonfire, dancing and having fun while listening to praise songs. While we were there, we didn't really get to share the gospel with the nomads directly, as the language barrier was more evident in the countryside than with the college students. However, there was a missionary team there from YWAM who stayed even after we left. So all that we could do was just keep praying for God to speak through them. During our trip, we faced many struggles, like the cars breaking down. More than half our team got sick during the Nomad trip. The English classes didn't go as planned, but through it all, we were able to make connections with the Mongolians. God gave me a heart for the Mongolian people, and in the connections that I made and the experiences that I had, God blessed me with the opportunity to go and share in Mongolia. In total, we approached 441 people, sharing Christ with 115, and had 34 people pray to receive Christ, and most of them were connected to the Mongolian campus life. This is the last day with our team and the Mongolian students from Campus Life. This is me on a horse. And this is just an eagle that was there. Thank you.